'Cause now you're fucking in the danger zone. And if I touch you, I'll be wrong. Trying to find a nigga that was down. Trying to find a brother that was down. Not for me. I don't even know how she's. Why does it look so cloudy? So I'm telling everybody that of me. Trying to find a brother that was down for me. Trying to find a brother that was down for me. So I'm telling everybody that of me. Girl, you might act, ain't no niggas trying to take my lady. So I thought I had to let you know. Go fuck yourself. I could say something like "Go fall down the stairs," but it's like that's their MO. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit they say. Like "Go fall down the stairs." It's like, basically, I'm just like, I'll show you how much food I have. It's kind of like a lot of food. So I thought I had to let you know. And this is hilarious because you could be like, oh my God, if you don't understand what I'm saying, if you're not that smart, then like once you're like at my level and above my level, like I know there's other people above my level, like you really aren't like negative and like have depressing thoughts and stuff. And like if I ever come across negatively or whatever it is, it's because like literally like I was in a cellar being trained to like not be that way because I knew I like they couldn't even beat that way out of me or that way into me, but like you have to exhibit or you have to show us this basically. So like if I'm ever negative or anything like that, it's basically just like me regurgitating like years of being in a cellar or something like that. But anyways, I could say eating all this is lonely. Like it's lonely eating all this food. Like it's not lonely eating like 10 crackers or like a little plate of food. That's not lonely. But eating this much fucking food is lonely. And people would be like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like, you're so negative and depressed. It's like, no, bitch. Like, not many people do this. You know what I mean? It's like, eating a dozen donuts is not lonely. Like, this is a lot of fucking food. And, like, this isn't shit. Uh. But just in case anyone liked me at Circle K, a lot of like really manipulative people will like, one, they'll like alter their energy. So like first people try to train you that like we're all interconnected, and like women especially always have to like match someone else's energy, and like they can never be themselves. They always have to be like this, like I'm gonna show you my titties type of energy. Like really manipulative people will obviously like if someone wants something from you, they're always nice, yada yada yada. Like they don't want you to see like the real thing. Like they'll manipulate their energy to like basically make you do anything. Like I know guys fucking do that shit during sex all the time. Ooh, so I thought I had to let you know you're my fucking. So, anyways, if anyone liked me at the Circle K and was witness this, it was basically like this douchebag who is a fucking sore fucking loser. Like basically, like had to get the last word in, and just catches me off guard and tries to be all friendly and shit, which doesn't work. So you know he was doing it for others, because that motherfucker knows the type of shit I'm on. And he like wanted a cigarette. Yeah, right. Real drug addicts really aren't craving cigarettes. I also think someone told me that like a long time ago too. Like, don't even give people your cigarettes. Seriously. Anyways, he's like, can I have a cigarette for 50 cents? I was like, sure. And you could just tell like, oh, do I really have to give you money? And like, this is the thing too. He must be one of the top tier demons, because those motherfuckers have a playback of every single time anyone's ever said that. Oh, do I really need to give you 50 cents? He has that motherfucking playback because he's trying to motherfucking prove a motherfucking point right now, and motherfuckers are watching. So he's got a fucking playback in his head on what he should and shouldn't fucking say to me. Like, do I really need to give you 50 cents? And I'll be like, yep. But it's just kind of like a lot of these people, like, they want to like keep this game going. You know what I mean? Like, they just don't know when to stop, and they think that that's reality. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's all that existence is. And like for me, it's like this isn't even real to me. Like, this is someone creating this little game. You know what I mean? Like some type of like crack rock they're pushing all day long, and it's like, that's not really real to me. Like, there are other things besides like the crack rocks that you try to push onto people. And like, I'm telling you this now. I know the motherfucker's probably watching. Like, for me, it's just like it's old. You know what I mean? Like always trying to get in the last word, always trying to like one up another person, always trying to show off, always trying to like do whatever it is. Like, it's sad. And I think that's why I'm just like, I'm not trying to analyze this. I'm not trying to like be on my toes. Like, it's fucking sad. Like, at a certain point, me as a person, I tune out. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're about to fucking body slam me, headbutt me, whatever it is, like, I'm out. I can't pay you any more attention. I can't do this with you. I just can't. And the motherfucker wants me to sit there and dwell and think about it, how he proved a point or whatever he fucking did. Oh, I got to come up and try to, push your buttons or whatever. And it's just like, it's fucking stupid. But it's like, so many people think that manipulative people always think that it's like a game, like everything's a game. And like they won. And it's like, well, no shit. You're gonna fucking win at your own game. You just fucking are. Anyways, another weird thing. I was at Circle K, and there were these two girls. They were probably energy vampires. And I just got done working out. I went to Circle K to change my clothes. I splashed water on my face, left the bathroom, got a coffee, went and stood in line. And then there was these two girls in front of me. And it was like they were so fucking obsessed with me. It was so weird. And like one of them literally looked back at me and like snarled. Like, I swear to God, they were demons. Like, I'm not even lying to you. That's the thing about this life, what we don't know, like these people, some people in this world could be demons. Like, you just don't fucking know. And it's like for instance, like my argument is like, how stupid do you have to be? You know what I mean? Like, this is life and death. Like, this existence right here that has a soul and a body, whatever, is gonna die. Like, there's life and death. And if you think for 1 second that demons don't come to Earth, you're fucking retarded. Like, my life and death is more significant and more important than demons. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't demons be able to come to Earth? So anyways, that's just not normal behavior, you know what I mean? Like, the girl hadn't looked at me one fucking time. Not one fucking time. She shouldn't have even known I was behind her. And then it was like they were just standing at the line. And within like I guess 2 minutes later, she looks back at me and snarls. And it's like, okay, first of all, why am I so important to you? You don't even know I'm back here, so why the fuck? I can understand you looking around and glancing at me, but you didn't look back once to anyone else. You look back at me and you fucking snarl like I was on some like your hit list or something, like this is some spy game or shit, something like that, like you're out to kill me or something like that, and you found me. You know what I mean? Like it's just not normal behavior. So I get my shit and I go out, and the first thought I had was how I need to put makeup on. And it's funny because when that girl snarled at me, she like wanted me to look at her eyes and had a lot of makeup on. And so like I really do think she wanted me to put makeup on because I had just got done working out. I probably have like, you don't know how what demons see and what angels see. I probably had like a really great glow about me. I didn't have any makeup on. My face was glistening. I just probably got 10 shades darker because I was out in the sun. So like I think that's weird. Like the last time I'll really think about putting makeup on is right after that. Right after working out. Like no, do your homework. Just like, it's like maybe I shouldn't go to Circle K then. Ooh. There's like so many interesting things to say. I wish we could throw water balloons at people. Let's just put it that way. Like I have so many complaints, not complaints, but from the security guard that drives around. He's like trying to secure the entire world. Like literally, it's like he's in a fucking like the Jetsons like spaceship or whatever. Like he just like, bing! And then like, you know what I mean? He just like fucking shows up and he fucking stops the fucking spaceship and he's like, fucking just hovers there. And it's like it's pointed at me like all the time, and it's just like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? Like sometimes he'll say like, "Are you okay?" And then I started like, you never know if this is true either. Like I actually started like mentally like thinking like what I'm gonna say to him to like really so he gets the message. Like I kept like contemplating like this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. And it's like he must. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know how people pick up on shit like that, like spiritually, like on this really like low level, like they pick up on it, because like maybe he knows he's doing something weird, so it's like he's already like in tune to that frequency, and then like the frequency is like kind of interacting with him, like what I'm saying into this frequency of his, and it's like I have the right to do that because he's creating a frequency into my life that's abnormal. Like it's not within the normal realms of what you should be doing. So then I'm interacting with that frequency, and he must have picked up on it because like he still does this spaceship hovering, but like he don't fucking say shit no more. That's for sure. Ew, what the fuck is this? And then this one black man just moved in. He's probably got scabies, but he'll like he like knows that like I come up from the back all the time, and like I think the way you see and interact with the world is different if you're like a big black man or just any not color but just like a big man or a big older man versus being like me. So like if I sit at the bottom of the stairs, it's not that big of a deal. But if this big older man is sitting at the bottom of the stairs, it's like socially inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like, grow the fuck up! You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to sit on Santa's lap? It's fucking weird. And like several times. You know what I'm saying? It's creepy shit like that. Like, child molesters can't hide everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some shit that a lot of people will never pick up on. I'm sure some of the best fucking therapists don't pick up on shit the way I fucking pick up on shit. But it's just like creepy fucking shit that the child molester won't be able to hide, and most people don't fucking pick up on it. But it's like, you know, and like the way he gets up from the bottom of the stairs is like he's like so exaggerating standing up too. Like he's fucking like this huge fucking thing standing up like fucking whatever the giant, you know what I mean? I'm like I can tell people's energy. A lot of motherfuckers will go around people and just like manipulate their aura so like you might talk to them and shit like that. And it's like I can always tell the people that they'll like come around you and they want you to give them your attention and they're manipulating their energy and which is trying to manipulate yours, and it's to like have good thoughts about them and be like all like giddy and shit, and it's like you're a fucking stranger, like you motherfuckers are strangers doing that, you're fucking weird. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be having those types of thought, like that's fucking child molestation thoughts and shit like that. Like that energy right there. Like I never have that energy. You know what I mean? Like ever towards anyone. Like I'm not a giddy person. I'm fucking not. And all of a sudden when I look at you, I'm having giddy energy. Like that's fucking weird, bro. Or like the lesbians next door. Oh my god. They're fucking weird, obviously. Sometimes I'll like walk out of my door and like they'll be walking up and like she'll just make these like really weird faces like it's like some of these people really aren't great at communicating because it's like you know what I mean, like she must have this like dominant energy force where she's the man maybe, or she just has to play the dominant role because where do you go from like how do you react to that face, you know what I mean? You submit to it. These people are fucking retarded. They really are. It's like, okay, I'm gonna give a real life example. One of them could be a murderer, though. One could be planning on killing you. Well, you know that robber that came into your house last year? That's one of them. You know what I'm saying? That person's killed a lot of people. That don't take away from the shit I'm saying right now. You know what I mean? Say there's fucking witches and shit, black magic shit. These motherfuckers can be at a certain point they have to present themselves as a human. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they run their spells and destroy people's lives and shit, but I've interacted, say you interact with them and you're just like, that motherfucker's a psycho. Or what they say about serial killers and shit, like a lot of them seem normal. It's like, don't confuse not having a soul with being normal. Don't do that. What else can I say that's interesting? Like, this one dude at O'Reilly's, for whatever reason, when people start talking about like car stuff and auto mechanic shit, like there's like a lot of sexual innuendos there. But two, it's like another person's like energy or whatever. Like, I think the way he was like talking about like changing your oil, and maybe he was like trying to like beat me to the punch type of shit, which is fine. But I guess like sometimes you just interact with so many crazy people, and like I was like, hey, would you mind unscrewing this cap for me? He comes out, he's like, oh, I need a wrench. He's just like, oh, perfect fit. And I'm like, that seemed like a sexual innuendo, you know what I mean? Like he may have been saying like the perfect sexual fit. But then I started thinking about it and I was thinking that I kind of got the vibe that like he was imagining murdering me and like sticking a knife into me and being like, it's the perfect fit. Like that's what he wishes. Only God knows that shit though, and that motherfucker. Ugh. Almost fucking done. Had like 5 sips of coffee at 10 p.m. I think. Oh my god. Ugh. It was like, why even talk about the guy at Circle K today, the big old man, the lesbians, the security guard? Why even talk about stuff like that? Like, none of it's important. Like, granted, at the end of the day, they just wanted some type of negative attention. Your negative attention. Your attention, but it's negative. Negative situations. And it's just like, I'm feeding myself so much food right now. I fucking got in my body, worked out. Another thing, I can't help it that DoorDash gave me like one $10 delivery today. But I mean, I'm not having sex with any of those people. I don't care. I'm finally almost done with this food, and it literally feels like an orgasm. I don't think I've ever made myself eat this much at night. Fuck sex. So, thank you.